Peace and blessings is real. First and foremost, I want to take this time and give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh through his only begotten Son, Yahushua, for allowing this word to come out. And I hope you sincere brothers and sisters, man, is edified by this word. All right. And the name of the lesson is called Sign of the End Times, Biblical News, volume 219. And this deals with the Tampa Bay church that had service and violated the stay-at-home order, coronavirus stay-at-home order. Everybody know recently, due to the coronavirus, it's been pretty much a stay-at-home order to prevent, the spread of the coronavirus. Okay, and these churches have been hit by this, as well as other businesses. But what I'm going to share with you tonight is an example of this church, okay, had service. What you see on the screen, this is the River Church in Tampa Bay. They had service today, man. Despite the stay-at-home order, despite the no more than 10 gathering, despite the 6 feet social distance, all of that. Now tell me this ain't a sign of the end times when you got a church, out of 95% of the churches have honored this. But this church we're going to read about totally ignored the risk being involved by exposing his congregation to this coronavirus by having them all together as if we in a normal setting. In Hillsbury County, okay, where this church, the River Church in Tampa Bay, resides, is currently under a safer at-home order to help prevent the spread of the coronavirus. But they did not follow that order, okay? The River at Tampa Bay Church is still holding services at their Tampa location. And they held services late this morning and posted a live stream of that service to their YouTube page. Okay? And on YouTube, the video, you'll see that there's dozens of people packed inside the church. Shoulder to shoulder, not abiding by the 6-foot social distancing guidelines set by the CDC or the safer at home order put in place by Hillsborough County. This is what the service looks similar to this today, what you see on the screen at the River Church in Tampa Bay, Florida. You see? The Hillsborough County Sheriff Office got involved after the church's live stream video sparked outrage amongst people across the country, man. Can you believe this, man? Immediately, the sheriff office said he immediately tried to contact let me make sure bear with me, this is according to CNN. It says the Hillsborough County Sheriff Office got involved after the church live stream video sparked outrage among people across the country. Hillsborough County Commissioner Pat Kemp caught word of the morning service, and she tried to put an end to it. Kemp said, I immediately tried to contact Hillsborough Sheriff Chad Cronister, and he immediately got back to me and just said, we're on it. The church had plans to hold another service this Sunday evening, despite Hillsborough County's safer at home order that was put in place last week, requiring all non-essential services to halt operation. According to Kemp, she said, I feel certain that it's very likely that in that church today, there were some people that were infected and some people that will die. Cold-blooded, man. The article goes on to say the church released a statement saying they should be considered an essential service just like the hospitals and police are. HCSO sent deputies to the church Sunday evening, and they even put up a sign asking people to follow social distancing guidelines. Still, a lot of cars filled the parking lot Sunday evening. It says, our ABC Action News legal analyst said under the Hillsborough County Safer at Home order, the sheriff has the right to take legal action. It's not a matter of leaving the doors open, but if he holds a service, it says if he holds a service and he has a meeting of any kind where people are listening to him, then he is responsible for them being there. They absolutely can arrest him, said attorney Jeff Swartz. Man, this is cold-blooded, man. Swartz said this is not a matter of First Amendment rights, which allow people to practice whichever religion they choose. Like every other amendment, is based upon reasonableness. You can't shout fire in a crowded theater. You can't bring people together when it becomes a public safety issue, and this clearly is a public safety issue, man. This is, it says the Hillsborough County Sheriff Office so far has not said whether this church will continue services. They only said the church attorney is now getting involved, man. What you have here again, man, dude, this coronavirus pandemic, whatever it is, it has taken over a mind of its own. And it seems to be getting worse than better. The Bible actually speaks about order, And in Romans chapter 13, it talks about us being subject to civil governors. And in Romans 13:1, it tells you, let every soul be subject unto the higher powers. For there is no power but of Yahweh, the powers that be are ordained of Yahweh. Excuse me, man. So what you have going on is every soul is subject to be obedient to the civil government under which the providence of God has cast his lot, man. So when that safer at home order was put in place, man, there was no church service to be had. And the safer at home order, as well as the social distancing, those are both, we have to abide by those, okay? And what you have here, these Christians do not, they are taking the stance of not being subject of the duty which these Christians owe to civil government, man. I mean, man, what you see on the screen, again, is the River Church in Tampa Bay, Florida, okay? And they had service today as if it was a normal day. So this church is taking the stance of we should be essential, just like the hospitals and polices, okay? And not only that, this is a mega church, by the way. And on top of that, this man is putting all these people at risk, okay? And the only thing that I would say is motivating this is it's got to be the money, man. It's got to be the money, man. What other reason why you would blatantly put these people at risk, blatantly ignore the orders that's put in place so you to have service, man? This is a clear sign we in the end times when whatever this coronavirus is doing, okay, people are dying from this, according to what the news is reporting. According to the news, okay? A lot of news, you gotta sniff it out, obviously. But apparently people are dying from this thing, man. Or at least they saying this is why they dying, because of the coronavirus. And if that's the case, if people are coming up positive, and if our people dying from this, then this church right here, this pastor just sent his followers into the shit bag. A shit bag of polluted germs you just exposed your congregation to. Look at these people, man. They showed up like everything is sweet, man. Now, if this ain't a sign of the end times, I don't know what it is, man. Instead, these people are being at home and on YouTube trying to find some type of ministry to partake in during this coronavirus epidemic. This pastor told his people, hey, we're going to have church like a normal day. And they all showed up as if they're going to be exempt from being exposed from the coronavirus. Cold-blooded, man. I hope you sincere brothers and sisters, man, was edified by this word. And again, man, the name of the lesson is Sign of the End Times, Biblical News, volume 219. The Tampa Bay Church has service and violates the stay-at-home order, man. That's cold-blooded, man. Shalom.